Welcome to HVTV1.com for this special presentation of the Hidden Valley High School Mustangs. This broadcast is brought to you in part by Evergreen Federal Bank, Don Carter LLC, Fields Ace Home Center, Southern Oregon Audio Visual and Ciro Bignati, and LuLaRoe Nikki McGuire. These wonderful people and businesses help bring you these free events, so support them in their service. And get ready for some great action ahead on HVTV1.com.
Hello and welcome to HVTV1.com. I'm Josh Eldridge, ready to bring you this special presentation of the Hidden Valley Mustangs, again on HVTV1.com. Today's matchup between the Hidden Valley Mustangs and the Phoenix Pirates, two of the top teams in the Skyline Conference. When we get ready to go, we'll bring you the standings in the Skyline Conference, as well as what's going on around the state of Oregon, and of course, starting lineups on first pitch, coming up next on HVTV1.com.
This live event on HVTV1 is brought to you in part by Evergreen Federal Bank and President Jeff Hyde. Evergreen has served our community for over 80 years with locations in Grants Pass, Medford, and Rogue River. Evergreen Federal Bank, member of FDIC, equal housing lender. This event is also sponsored by Fields Ace Home Center, your hometown hardware store where you drive a little and save a lot. Fields Ace Home Center is open 7 days a week in Murphy. HVTV1 would like to thank Southern Oregon Audio Visual and Ciro Bignati for helping Hidden Valley athletics and activities. Whether you're entertaining 10 people or 1,000, call Southern Oregon Audio Visual at 541-890-2334. Again, that's 541-890-2334. James B. Hurley wants to help you plan your future. If you want to grow your retirement fund or even buy a house, consult with James B. Hurley at 924-1934. Again, that's 924-1934.
Welcome back into HVTV1.com. Again, today's matchup between the Phoenix Pirates and the hosting Hidden Valley Mustangs on the campus of Hidden Valley High School here in Murphy, Oregon. The Evergreen Federal Sports Complex here at the campus of Hidden Valley High School, again hosting the Phoenix Pirates. You come into today's matchup ranking 4th in the Skyline Conference, 5-4 in league play so far this season for the Pirates, 11-9 overall. Hidden Valley, as a matter of fact, in first place in the Skyline Conference coming into play this afternoon, ranked 4th in the state, behind Henley, who's the number 2 team in the Skyline Conference. Both teams are 8-1. Hidden Valley 19-1 overall on the season. Their one loss coming earlier this year to Mazama in extra innings. And Henley also 8-1. They're 16-2 overall. Mazama, the 3rd place team in the Skyline Conference, the only team to beat Hidden Valley this season, 6-3 in league play, 11-7 overall this year. And again, Phoenix is 4th. Klamath Union and North Valley both winless in league play. North Valley, as a matter of fact, winless overall this year, 0-15 on the season. They've only scored 24 runs in those 15 games. Take a look at what these couple teams did last time out. Phoenix, they actually stole one from Henley in Klamath Falls. 5-1 was the score there in the first of 2 on Saturday. They ended up losing the second one, 3-1. Henley and Phoenix split there, and Henley, a dangerous team in the Skyline Conference, ranked 3rd in the state overall. We'll get to more of that a little bit later, but Phoenix stealing one from the Hornets, definitely a threat to these Mustangs today. Should be a good one as we move forward. Hidden Valley, their last time out, they absolutely wiped the floor with the North Valley Knights. 13-2 and 15-2 were the scores in that one last Saturday. And Mazama and Klamath Union battled, and Mazama took 2 from the Pelicans, 10-6 and 11-1 on Saturday. Again, talked about where the Mustangs come in to today ranked in the state of Oregon. They're ranked 4th behind North Marion, Banks, and Henley. And again, we mentioned Henley at Mazama. Behind Hidden Valley is LeGrand, and they're hosting Baker. Gladstone is number 6. Junction City is number 7. Number 8 is Baker, and they're against Nisa. And number 9 is Newport. They are on the road at Philomath. And Marist Catholic is actually facing the number 7th ranked team in the state, Junction City. So that would be a great game to watch as well. Take a look at the scouting report today for Hidden Valley, throwing Isaac Hill on the mound for the Mustangs. So far, Isaac Hill this season a 0.66 ERA on the season. 5-0 so far this season, 48 strikeouts over 31 innings of work. Absolutely phenomenal for him so far. The Mustangs, as a matter of fact, as a team, 169 strikeouts coming into the game this afternoon. Hidden Valley. They've actually won 7 straight, having swept North Valley last Saturday. And no thanks to Nate Vidlac and Isaac Hill, 4 RBIs last Saturday. We're going to take one more break. When we come back, we should see Isaac Hill on the mound. And, of course, first pitch along with starting lineups coming up next on HVTV1.com.
The weather is changing outside and you may need to update your wardrobe. If that is the case, then contact LuLaRoe Nikki McGuire on Facebook. Mention HVTV1 for $10 off your first purchase. Again, that's LuLaRoe Nikki McGuire on Facebook. The weather is... This live event on HVTV1 is brought to you in part by Evergreen Federal Bank and President Jeff Hyde. Evergreen has served our community for over 80 years with locations in Grants Pass, Medford, and Rogue River. Evergreen Federal Bank, member of FDIC, equal housing lender. This event is also sponsored by Fields Ace Home Center, your hometown hardware store where you drive a little and save a lot. Fields Ace Home Center is open 7 days a week in Murphy.
Welcome back into HVTV1.com. The Mustangs take the field before our first pitch this afternoon. We'll give you a good look at the man on the mound for the Mustangs. Isaac Hill coming into this game again, only a freshman, almost 50 strikeouts so far on the season for him, 48 strikeouts. Definitely going to see a well-pitched game from him this afternoon. To give you the rest of the defensive lineups for Hidden Valley, behind the plate is Matthew Iwamizu. Over at first, that's going to be Colin Schultz. Move over to second. See, there he is, hiding behind his brother Nate. Sam and Nate Vidlac at second and third base, and at shortstop, we're going to see Ryan Harry. In the outfield, starting in right field, that's Parker Wright, running back by the Mustang Country sign back there. In center is Bodie Kissel. As we move to left field, Gavin McLaughlin hanging in left field, the defensive lineups for Hidden Valley. So we bring up our Evergreen Federal Bank scoreboard. We'd also like to give you the starting lineups for the Phoenix Pirates. Batting leadoff and at second base is Braden Watts. Brandon Zanni's in right field hitting second. AJ Stanfield at first base hitting third. In the cleanup spot is Cade Beer at third base. Liam Serene is designated hitting and hitting fifth, and we'll get you the rest. After this, the first hitter stepping into the box for the Pirates going to be Braden Watts. As the umpire says, play ball. 69 degrees and sunny here in Grants Pass. A beautiful day for baseball. A nice Wednesday afternoon is the first pitch. High for ball one. Isaac Hill firing against the right-handed hitting Brandon Watts. Hitting sixth in the Phoenix Pirates lineup is the catcher Colton Merriman. Hitting seventh, Logan Jenkins in left field as that pitch is also taken high and inside for ball two. Frida Martinez, number 11, and hitting eighth in center field. And Nick Goff, the shortstop, rounding out the order and hitting ninth. Isaac Hill followed behind the leadoff man, 2 balls and no strikes. He looks to answer back here. That one's going to find the zone. Great pitch by Hill. Definitely has got some zip to that fastball, only a freshman. Playing fantastic at the varsity level so far. Again, .66 ERA for the freshman. Absolutely phenomenal start to the year as you see him there firing in a strike low in the zone, evening the count at 2. You can hear Coach Diotti yelling something to the outfield. One thing that's definitely going to be a factor this afternoon is the sun behind us right now as we head towards the first base side and behind the school, but definitely a factor for Parker Wright, the right fielder, as that pitch is sliced foul. Watching him take infield practice and fly balls just a little bit before the game, you see him having to really fight the sun. Could be a problem for Kissel in center too, should he have to shade over to right center field. And then of course the right fielder, Zanni for the Pirates, gonna have trouble maybe as well, but the sun won't be setting until around 8 o'clock tonight, so they're going to have to battle it all afternoon as that's a breaking ball chopped down the third base line. Vidlac comes up with it, fires onto first in time. No! Just barely beats out the back end, and safe at first is Watts for an infield single to start out the game. That brings up Brandon Zanny, the right fielder. As on base early, the Pirates, Braden Watts, an infield single, puts the runner at first. Nate Vidlak playing in on what would be the infield grass here on this all-turf field. As Zanny lays down a bunt, but it's more of a line drive over to Vidlak. He fires to second. And Ryan Harry loses the ball on the transfer, but gets the lead out. So Watts throwing out, and Zanny reaches on the fielder's choice. Good play by Nate Vidlak to gather and throw to second. So now one out, still a runner on first, and that brings in the left-handed hitting A.J. Stanfield playing first base this afternoon for the Pirates. Runner on first is Zanny. Infield a double play depth. Hill comes set. Finds a pitch he likes and fires. Great pitch on the outside part of the zone. Going to find it for strike one. Not a huge lead off first from Zanny, but considerable as Hill throws over just to check his man over there. Not a bad idea as the second man in the lineup generally got a bit of speed. We'll see Isaac Hill from the stretch here. Facing a left-handed hitter. Stanfield sees that one come in. It's high for ball one. Mustangs got some strong arms in that infield, so able to turn two. Should it be hit hard enough? Nate Vidlak, of course, made that turn to second. Harry unable to handle the throw. Handle the throw back to first, I should say. There's a 1-1 count with one out. Runner on first. That pitch backs him up off the plate, but Stanfield doesn't like the call. It's strike two anyway, so 1 ball, 2 strikes. Stanfield shaking his head, but can't argue balls and strikes as it's 1 ball, 2 strikes now. Again, 1 out to Stanfield. We'll see what Stanfield comes up with now. Down in the count against a great pitcher. Zanny takes off the pitch high. The throw in front of the bag, but unable to corral it. And Zanny swipes second on a pitch that was high. Effectively a pitch out. Unable to make the play. As that takes the double play out of order. Still with 1 out. 2 balls, 2 strikes now. Runner on second. Stanfield at the plate. Cade Beer, the third baseman cleanup hitter, on deck for the Pirates. That one coming right for me, but I got reflexes like a cat. Yeah. I ain't got a glove. 2 balls, 2 strikes still. Great battle at the plate from Stanfield. This will be the 6th pitch of the at-bat. That one low and in the turf. Zanny coming. And he will be in there standing. Now a runner at third. The Mustangs in a bit of trouble in the opening frame. But now a full count after that one gets by Iwamizu for the pass ball. Isaac Hill trying to work himself out of a jam here. Full count to A.J. Stanfield, the first baseman. And only in the top of the first. Corners in for Hidden Valley. As that pitch high and in the zone. Stanfield, after a long at-bat, finally works a walk and gets aboard. Runners at the corners now, Stanfield and Zanny, and that brings up the cleanup hitter, Cade Beer. Perfect opportunity for the Pirates to try to strike first in this game. Again, the Pirates ranked 4th in the Skyline, but the record does not do them justice. Able to steal a game against Henley last weekend 5-1. A dangerous team to be sure in the Skyline Conference as Hill checks his runner and fires to the plate for strike one. Cade Beer watching that fastball cross the plate. Middle infield at double play depth. Turn and 2 is the goal here for the Mustangs. So with 1 out, runners at the corners, definitely double plays the goal for Isaac Hill on the mound probably, as that pitch is going to be fouled off to the parking lot near the school. 0-2 the count to Beer. Behind him is Liam Serene. Designated hitting for the pitcher Ethan Humble of the Phoenix Pirates. So 0-2 count. Hill trying to find a pitch. Might see him break off the breaking ball here, and it's a changeup outside. One ball, 2 strikes now. Again, I mentioned Isaac Hill in the seasons he's had for the Mustangs. Only 3 earned runs over 31 innings of work. ERA of .66 for him. Taking off from first, but he'll have to head back with Stanfield. Still 1-2 the count to Beer. Really making Isaac Hill work out there this inning. They're really not going down easy. Isaac Hill, the freshman, got the composure to try to work himself out of this inning, and it would be fantastic if he could. The Mustangs are a great offensive team. Without a chance, Pirates might take this lead. It's the 1-2 count. Hill fires. Stanfield takes off. The breaking ball is instead fouled off, and Stanfield will have to go back to first. Count remains 1-2. Beer putting up a great at-bat here. Zanny at third, Stanfield on first. Double play in order for Hidden Valley. Hill decides the pitch and fires, and that one's going to come in and hit Cade Beer inside on the elbow, so that will load the bases now for Liam Serene. With only 1 out in the inning and the bases loaded, definitely Mustangs in a bit of trouble here, but now force at any base defensively makes it a little bit easier, but that does not make it any easier for the man on the mound, the freshman Isaac Hill. So get a good look as he faces Serene here. That pitch going to be a fastball just outside. Seems like he got that call maybe 2 or 3 pitches ago, but 1-0. Liam Serene designated hitting for Ethan Humble, the pitcher for the Pirates, as he takes that pitch outside, but that time it catches the plate for strike 1. Evens the count at 1 with 1 out and the bases loaded. So Zanny on third reached on a fielder's choice. He stole second and reached third on a passed ball. Stanfield walked, and Cade Beer was hit by a pitch, allowing the bases to be loaded with only 1 out. The 1 out was Brandon Watts, was out after a leadoff single, as a matter of fact, was out trying to advance to second earlier this inning, as the count goes 1-2 to Liam Serene. On deck, should he get the chance then, in Colton Merriman, the catcher for the Pirates. Still got his leg guards on, standing behind our home plate umpire, and the catcher Matthew Iwamizu for the Mustangs. That pitch from Hills popped up, but it's going to be foul. You're going to see a lot from Hill, a fantastically spotted fastball. One of the things that pitching coach Mike Reese told us a little bit earlier today, one of the greatest things about Isaac Hill is where he places his fastball. And if his curveball and his slider aren't working, he can place his changeup just as well. So fastball changeup you're going to see a lot of from Isaac Hill. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Serene. That one's a fastball. It's hit toward the middle of the infield. Harry fires to Vidlak, to Schultz. And no, the Mustangs can't get out of the inning as the stretch from Schultz not enough. And Zanny comes in to score as the Pirates strike first, 1-0 for Phoenix. So that brings Stanfield to third, Serene on first, and Colton Merriman at the plate. That's the second time the Mustangs had tried to turn two in this inning and couldn't do it. And again, that brings up Merriman. So that pitch in the zone, strike one. So the Pirates pushed one across so far. Only have gotten one hit in the inning, and the guy who got the hit did not come around to score, as it was Brandon Zanny, the guy who grounded into a fielder's choice earlier this inning. Taking off, the swinging strike. And they got him. Slid off the base, is trying to steal second. Serene slid and fell off the base. Harry applies the tag. The Mustangs get out of the inning, only allowing one across. The Pirates, one run on one hit. They leave two runners on base as we head to the bottom of the first inning. You're watching HVTV1.com.
This live event on HBTV1 is brought to you in part by Evergreen Federal Bank and President Jeff Hyde. Evergreen has served our community for over 80 years with locations in Grants Pass, Medford, and Rogue River. Evergreen Federal Bank, member of FDIC, equal housing lender. This event is also sponsored by Fields Ace Home Center, your hometown hardware store where you drive a little and save a lot. Fields Ace Home Center is open 7 days a week in Murphy.
Welcome back into HVTV1.com. The Mustangs trailing early in this one, 1-0. As the Pirates push one across in the first frame of this game. Due up in this inning, the batting order for Hidden Valley. Bodie Kissel in center field and leading off. Hitting second is Nate Vidlack at third base. Isaac Hill, the pitcher, is hitting third. Colin Schultz at first base and batting cleanup. Sam Vidlack, the second baseman, is hitting fifth. Lawrence Matusik designated hitting for the shortstop, Ryan Harry. Matthew Iwamizu is catching and hitting seventh. The right fielder, Parker Wright, is hitting 8th, and rounding out the order hitting 9th is Gavin McLaughlin in left field. On the mound for the Pirates, Ethan Humble. Mustang specifically said, don't have that much of a scouting report on him, but did not play against Henley in the game split on Saturday. So the Mustangs kind of going into this one blind against this pitcher. Don't know what to expect, but definitely Hidden Valley, a great offensive team, can definitely swing it against the best arms in the state of Oregon. And plan to do so today against Humble. Humble, a right-handed pitcher, a sophomore, standing 5'11", almost 6 feet tall. For the sophomore, going to see what he can do against this Mustang lineup. Again, leading off, the left-handed hitting center fielder, Bodie Kissel. Kissel, a lot of speed coming out of that left-handed batter's box. Any ground balls not guaranteed an out against him. And the Pirates know it. Playing in on the grass is Cade Beer, the third baseman. Playing very shallow, but Kissel not necessarily known to bunt. As a matter of fact, Kissel hitting fantastic average-wise for the Mustangs so far this season. Bodie Kissel, a .477 hitter coming into this game. He's the second best hitter, at least average-wise, for Hidden Valley. Colin Schultz, the only man in front of him, hitting .492 this season. As he takes ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike, the count now to Kissel. That pitch lined. It's going to get down in front of the center fielder. The left fielder. That's going to be Jenkins, and a base hit for Kissel. Good start for the Mustangs if they want to answer back here. Bodie, single into left field. That brings up the third baseman, Nate Vidlack. Bodie taking his lead off, a big lead off first. Not going as that pitch is sliced, going to end up foul from Vidlack. Humble checking his runner. Kissel then takes his lead. Smart base running there. A breaking ball ends up high in the zone for Vidlak. Evens the count at 1. Beer still playing shallow for the Pirates. You see him there. Give you a look at this defensive lineup the Pirates have going so far. That one's popped up in the infield. Stanfield, the first baseman, going back to the wall, but it'll end up out of play. So Nate staying alive here. Still a ball and 2 strikes to the third baseman. On deck is Isaac Hill, the pitcher, and Colin Schultz hitting cleanup in the hole. First baseman for the Mustangs. The 1-2 count is going to end up fouled off. Kissel took off, but we'll have to head back to first. Vidlak's been behind the past couple pitches, but a good idea to try to push it the opposite way now so Kissel can try to advance to third on a base hit. Humble has not been too worried about Kissel on first. A little bit surprising in that aspect. Kissel takes another step or two after the check. A breaking ball behind the head of Nate Vidlak. That will push the count to 2-2. Is now meeting out onto the mound. Still early in this game. Don't expect to see a pitching change anytime soon. So probably just calming his guy down out there. Humble hasn't been too wild. Only the second batter in this game. Maybe a little bit of a preemptive measure there. And Humble, again, 2 balls and 2 strikes to Nate Vidlak, with the runner on first being Bodie Kissel, that is. Two and 2 the count to Nate Vidlak. Again, 1-0 the score. The Pirates striking in the top of the first inning. The Mustangs trying to answer back. Kissel takes off a ground ball up the middle. Firing back onto first, the Mustangs. 1 out in this inning. It looks like Kissel beat the play at second. And Goff fielded it, tried to tap on second, but unable to do so. And Vidlak thrown out at first. So Kissel in scoring position now, and that brings up the pitcher, sophomore, number 9, Isaac Hill. Isaac Hill, 4 RBIs last Saturday against the Knights from North Valley. Hill hitting .448 on the season for Hidden Valley, as the breaking ball going to be high and out of the zone for ball 1. Base hit will score Kissel. Outfield playing relatively deep against Hill. The move to second. Not in time. Kissel staying out there. I believe Isaac Hill caught a piece of the catcher on the follow-through. I believe he's going to be issued a free pass. Regardless, defensive interference, whatever the case may be, Hill on first now. That brings up Colin Schultz. Runners on first and second. That's Hill and Kissel on first and second, as that pitch is scorched by the third baseman. Kissel rounding third, and he's going to score. Kissel goes diving in there, gets in there safely, and a nice RBI double from Colin Schultz. Isaac Hill advances to third, and Kissel comes around to score the RBI double from Schultz. Game is now tied at 1. Hill on third, Schultz on second, and that brings up number 7, the second baseman, Sam Vidlak. Pitch outside to Vidlak. That's Schultz's 5th RBI in 2 games for Hidden Valley. And again, 4 against the Knights. And the 5th one, as we just saw, the RBI double to bring in Kissel. Hit relatively deep center field. Making the play. No! Frida Martinez unable to make the play, fighting the sun. And coming into this game, he knew it was going to be an issue as Isaac Hill scores instead. Schultz stays at second. Vidlak on first. As that's 2-0. Hidden Valley. That brings up Lawrence Matusik. Designated hitting for Ryan Harry. So that pitch is ending up outside. Vidlak reaching on the air, and Schultz again off the double at second. So 2 runners on for Hidden Valley, 1 out in the inning, and they are up 2-1. Matusik takes that pitch. 2-0 to Matusik, hitting .500 on the year, splitting time between him and Schultz, both hitting near .500. Matter of fact, Matusik is hitting .500, but with less of a sample size, I guess you should say. 2-1 the count to Matusik. Matusik playing football and wanted to play basketball. Got hurt in the football game, the football playoff game against Burns. Missed the entire basketball season, even though he played through the injury in Burns. And, missing the whole basketball season. He said his goal was to be back by baseball season. He definitely was, and has come here to play. Obviously, a 2-2 count to him now. Disappointed he missed basketball, but now on the diamond, ready to play. So with 1 out, the 2-2 pitch. Thought about swinging that one, but will instead take that pitch. A full count. 2 runners on, 1 out. Two hits in this inning for Hidden Valley. To the full count. Matusik standing tall in that batter's box. He takes the pitch outside. Matusik awarded a free pass on the walk. Vidlak to second, Schultz to third. Now bases loaded for the Mustangs. That brings up the catcher, Matthew Iwamizu. Another one of the guys on this team who played both football and basketball. Iwamizu, though, not missing any time in basketball. And even head coach of the basketball team, Alex Keller, said Iwamizu, built for baseball, definitely an athletic kid. He takes ball 1 high as Merriman goes out to talk to his man out there on the bump. Always nice as a pitcher to hear directly from, your catcher, one of your peers. Maybe says something different than the coaches might. Try to calm him down out there as ball and no strikes now to Iwamizu. Bases loaded for Iwamizu, hitting .368 on the season. That one's popped up. Goff trying to range over for it, not able to grab it in foul territory. So that was popped way up in the air. Goff not able to range it down. A fantastic effort, though. Ranging, you can see from where he is now, probably close to 90 feet for sure. Good effort, unable to make the play instead of it's just an eventful strike one to Iwamizu. A 2-1 ball game, bases loaded for Hidden Valley. The force out anywhere, so the Pirates could get out of this one on one pitch. Not going to be that one, though, as it's out of the zone. 2 balls and a strike. Schultz on third, Vidlak on second, Matusik on first. Iwamizu at the plate. Ethan Humble on the mound for the Pirates, finding himself in a bit of trouble here, and it's going to get worse as that pitch line into right field. Making the play and the catch. Schultz is going to tag, so the Mustangs score. Zanny caught that line drive, fighting the sun in right field. Credit to him to be able to do that, but the run does come across to score. A 3-1 Mustang lead. Other runners stay put, so Matusik and Vidlak staying put. That brings up Parker Wright. Wright got off to a slow start this season for Hidden Valley, but has since bounced back, relatively speaking. Wright hitting .313 on the season. Before league play was hitting .258, so definitely got hot at the right time for Hidden Valley. 1 ball, no strikes now to Parker Wright. That breaking ball, Wright way out in front. 1 ball, 1 strike. Humble's breaking ball has got a lot of break on it, at least in this first inning. Had a little bit of trouble placing it. It's resulted in 1 walk so far. That pitch to Wright, a nice fastball in the zone. 1 ball, 2 strikes to him. Parker Wright quick around the bases. Just got to put it in play for him. Again, hitting .313, got hot at the right time. That one's going to be popped up. Will it stay in play is the question, and no, it's going to go foul behind the Phoenix dugout. Parker Wright with an RBI against the Knights. Pretty much everyone on the team with an RBI against the Knights. Again, a 15-2 victory and a 13-2 victory here at home last Saturday for Hidden Valley. So that pitch, a fastball high in the zone. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 runners on. And that pitch gets Parker Wright looking unsatisfied with that one. And that will retire the side. The Mustangs leave 2 runners on base. They get 3 runs across off 2 hits. Does Hidden Valley as they take a lead in the bottom of the first 3-1 as we head to the top of the second inning. You're watching HVTV1.com.
HVTV1 would like to thank Southern Oregon Audio Visual and Ciro Bignati for helping Hidden Valley athletics and activities. Whether you're entertaining 10 people or 1,000, call Southern Oregon Audio Visual at 541-890-2334. Again, that's 541-890-2334. James B. Hurley wants to help you plan your future. If you want to grow your retirement fund or even buy a house, consult with James B. Hurley at 924-1934. Again, that's 924-1934. HVTV1 would like to thank Southern...
Welcome back to HVTV1.com. The Mustangs over the Pirates after 1 inning, 3-1 here in Murphy. Due up this inning for the Pirates, Colton Merriman, Logan Jenkins, and thank you there for saving that one. Logan Jenkins and Freedom Martinez due up in this inning for the Pirates. Isaac Hill threw 1 inning of work, gave up 1 hit, walked 2 as 1 run came across for the Pirates in the top of the first. He looks to get the job done here in the second and hopefully the Mustangs can build upon this lead going into the bottom half. But that's a long ways away. Is in the box now is Colin Merriman. He takes strike one down the zone. Try to give you an idea as we look as best we can from the batter's perspective here how fast that fastball comes in from Isaac Hill. Just super tough to catch up on as he brings the heat, definitely the freshman Isaac Hill. 0-2 the count now to Merriman, the catcher. 6-7-8 due up this inning for the Pirates. Now on another fastball spotted on the outside part of the plate. Isaac Hill sends Merriman packing on 3 pitches for the first out in the inning. That brings up Logan Jenkins. Left fielder is Nate Vidlak, the third baseman, comes in just a little bit as head coach Mark Vidlak might be fearing a bunt here, or at least scouting for one. First pitch to Jenkins bounces. That pitch fired in a strike to Jenkins. 3 balls and a strike as Hill enters back there. Again after the strikeout of Merriman. Frida Martinez on deck now. That pitch on the outside part of the plate as well as Hill might be finding his stride now. 3 balls, 2 strikes to Jenkins. That pitch swung on and missed as Isaac Hill works it back from a 3-0 count to set Jenkins down on strikes. His second strikeout in the inning, and that brings up Frida Martinez. Frida Martinez, a guy, again, one of those guys play basketball and baseball for the Pirates. Dominated the Mustangs, in fact, in the regular season. First pitch to him out of the zone. Pitch at the knees, strike one. Martinez, the number 8 hitter in the lineup. After that, we'll see Nick Goff. The lineup flips over to bring up Braden Watts, should he get the chance in this inning. Swung on and missed. A ball and 2 strikes to Martinez as Isaac Hill, 1 pitch away from striking out the side. Pitch from Hill up in the zone, fouled off from Martinez. That pitch in the dirt, swung on and missed. Martinez breaking to first, but the throw in time. Isaac Hill strikes out the side. Merriman, Jenkins, and Martinez go down as the Mustangs hold on to their 3-1 lead. As we head to the bottom half of the second inning, 3-1 Mustangs. You're watching HVTV1.com.
Oregon Audio Visual and Ciro Bignati for helping Hidden Valley athletics and activities. Whether you're entertaining 10 people or 1,000, call Southern Oregon Audio Visual at 541-890-2334. Again, that's 541-890-2334. James B. Hurley wants to help you plan your future. If you want to grow your retirement fund or even buy a house, consult with James B. Hurley at 924-1934. Again, that's 924-1934. HVTV1 would like to thank Southern Oregon Audio Visual and Ciro Bignati for helping Hidden Valley athletics and activities. Whether you're entertaining 10 people or 1,000, call Southern Oregon Audio Visual at 541-890-2334. Again, that's
One out in the inning for the Mustangs. Bodie Kissel at the plate, singled his last time up and came around to score for Hidden Valley. 0-1 count to him now. Against Ethan Humble.
Changing outside and you may need to update your wardrobe. If that is the case, then contact LuLaRoe Nikki McGuire on Facebook. Mention HVTV1 for $10 off your first purchase. Again, that's LuLaRoe Nikki McGuire on Facebook. The weather is changing outside and you may need to update your wardrobe. If that is the case, then contact LuLaRoe Nikki McGuire on Facebook. Mention HVTV1 for $10 off your first purchase. Again, that's LuLaRoe Nikki McGuire on Facebook.
Welcome back in HVTV1.com. Heading to the top of the third inning, a 3-1 ball game. Still Hidden Valley with the lead. Apologies for the interruption there during that last inning, but got things sorted out. Due up in this inning for the Pirates. It's going to be Nick Goff, Braden Watts, and Brandon Zanny. Isaac Hill got through the last inning, striking out the side. Now the 9, 1, and 2 hitters due up for the Pirates in this half inning. That pitch also finds the zone for Hill. Dealing now is 0-2 the count to Goff. That pitch from Hill just outside, not going to find the zone. Hill, again, only a freshman, a .66 ERA coming into this game. Definitely raised a tad since that run came in earlier off the fielder's choice, but pitching extremely well. 51 strikeouts on the season, including today's. That pitch hit on the ground. Sam Vidlak comes up with it. Tossed to first for the out. And that'll bring up Braden Watts. Braden Watts, no balls, 1 strike to count to him now. After Goff grounded out. That pitch going to find the zone as well, strike 2. 0-2 now to Watts, who singled and was thrown out trying to advance to second his first time through the lineup. It was an infield single, a chopper down the line to Nate Vidlak. He was able to beat it out, but now down in an 0-2 count. Pitch to Watts is going to be fouled off. The spectators in the lawn behind home plate. Again, Isaac Hill is a freshman, 51 strikeouts on the season, over 33 innings of work now. 5 wins on 5 games started this season, 8 appearances overall. That pitch low and inside for ball 1. Hill, again, 3 strikeouts on the afternoon so far. He does have 2 walks. Fires the 1-2. That one slapped down into left field. That will get down for Watts as he takes the turn and heads for second. And he will get in there safely. A 1-out double for Braden Watts. Delivery and fires in ball 1 to Zanny. Reached on a fielder's choice, came around to score his first time, the only runner who's come across to score for the Pirates. But now with 1 out and a runner in scoring position, the Pirates, good opportunity to try to chip away at this 2-run deficit. That pitch will also miss the zone from Hill. Swung on and tipped, but in the glove of Iwamizu for a strike. A whole lot of luck with runners in scoring position. They left 2 runners on, one of them in scoring position in the first. As the count goes even at 2. To Brandon Zanny, the right fielder again came around to score after reaching on a fielder's choice. On deck for the Pirates is A.J. Stanfield. Left stranded at third his first time around in the lineup is Braden Watts after the 1-out double. That pitch grounded. Colin Schultz going to pick it up after 2 hops and step on the bag for the third and final out of the inning. No runs come across for the Pirates. They leave 1 stranded off a 1 double from Brandon Watts. The score still 3-1, Hidden Valley with the lead heading to the bottom half of the third inning. You're watching HVTV1.com.
Live event on HVTV1 is brought to you in part by Evergreen Federal Bank and President Jeff Hyde. Evergreen has served our community for over 80 years with locations in Grants Pass, Medford, and Rogue River. Evergreen Federal Bank, member of FDIC, equal housing lender. This event is also sponsored by Fields Ace Home Center, your hometown hardware store where you drive a little and save a lot. Fields Ace Home Center is open 7 days a week in Murphy. This live event on
Welcome back into HVTV1.com. Bottom of the third inning, a 3-1 ball game. The Mustangs in the lead. Due up this inning for Hidden Valley, Colin Schultz, Sam Vidlak, and Lawrence Matusik. Schultz, who leads off this inning, a double his last time through, came around to score. Mustangs so far in this game heading into the bottom of the third, 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors. They've left 3 runners on base, have the Mustangs, is again in the bottom of the third inning. Colin Schultz steps in the box. Four, 5, 6 due up for Hidden Valley in this inning. Again, Schultz 1 for 1 today, a double his last time through. The 1-0 to him is out of the zone. On deck, Sam Vidlak. In the hole, Lawrence Matusik. And Colin Schultz coming into this game second on the team in batting average, hitting .492, only behind Lawrence Matusik, an even .500 hitter for Matusik. 3 balls, no strikes to Schultz. And again, 5 RBIs in 2 games for him so far. That's counting today, 4 against North Valley on Saturday, and 1 more today. So that pitch will find the zone. Schultz taking all the way on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Ethan Humble still on the bump for the Pirates, giving up 3 hits. 1 strikeout for him so far, 1 walk. Schultz pops that one foul. Again, Mustangs 3 runs, only 2 of them earned against Humble. The 1 error in center field. Martinez trying to fight the sun, couldn't come down with it earlier this game. That pitch from Humble popped out just outside the infield, and making the play was the Pirates' second baseman Braden Watts. Routine fly ball there for the first out in the inning, and that'll bring up Sam Vidlak. Vidlak was that guy who reached on an error earlier today. As that pitch is slapped into right field, that's going to get down for a base hit. 1 out base hit to right field for Sam Vidlak. gets the Mustangs started in this inning. Lawrence Matusik up next. Matusik hitting 6, designated hitting for the shortstop Ryan Harry. Matusik, his first time through, walked. Again, no official at bat. Get the chance here. Runner on first is Vidlak. That pitch to him is ball 1. Matusik hitting .500 on the season. A line drive right to Cade Beer, and Vidlak is caught in between. And surprisingly, Stanfield not able to corral the throw. So Vidlak gets a second chance at life over there at first base. Brings up Matthew Iwamizu. Strike 1 to him now. Iwamizu, his first time through. Sacrifice fly. Brought home an RBI. That was Colin Schultz. Humble steps off as gets set back now. No balls, 1 strike to count to Matthew Iwamizu. 2 outs, 1 runner on first, and that pitch smacked in through the middle of the infield, ends up in right field. Vidlak going to stay put at second base, so 2-out single for Iwamizu brings up Parker Wright. With Iwamizu getting that base hit, Bryson Stevens going to come in and run for him now. Still Parker Wright up at the plate. Struck out looking his first time through for the 3rd out in the 1st. Definitely hoping to do better here. Two runners on. Vidlak at second. Now Stevens on first. The first pitch to Wright. Swung on and missed. High in the zone. Out of the zone, I should say, as he chased that one. Humble tried to break off a curveball there, going to end up out of the zone. Again, Wright having a good comeback coming into the league play, hitting .258 in preseason play, .313 coming into this game today. So got hot at the right time to bump up that average as the pitch to Wright. I believe is going to have caught his shoulder, maybe his elbow, but he's going to get a free pass regardless, and that will bring up Gavin McLaughlin. McLaughlin 0 for 1 so far this game as Merriman coming out to greet his guy on the mound. Again, McLaughlin 0 for 1 with bases loaded and 2 outs. Mustang dugout getting into it. Humble decides he likes the sign that Merriman's given to him. Comes set. And the first pitch with bases loaded is high and out of the zone for ball 1. Right on first, Bryson Stevens on second, and Sam Vidlak on third. That pitch to McLaughlin, hit in the air towards the middle of the infield. Watts fighting the sun, going to make the play for the 3rd out of the inning. So the Mustangs leave the bases loaded, can't push any runs across as the score still 3-1. The Mustangs holding on to that lead. We head to the top of the 4th inning. You're watching HVTV1.com.
541-890-2334. James B. Hurley wants to help you plan your future. If you want to grow your retirement fund or even buy a house, consult with James B. Hurley at 924-1934. Again, that's 924-1934. HVTV1 would like to thank Southern Oregon Audio Visual and Ciro Bignati for helping Hidden Valley athletics and activities. Whether you're entertaining 10 people or 1,000, call Southern Oregon Audio Visual at 541-890-2334. Again, that's 541-890-2334. James B. Hurley wants to help you plan your future. If you want to grow your retirement fund or even buy a house, consult with James B. Hurley at 924-1934. Again, that's 924-1934. HVTV.
Welcome back to HVTV1.com. Top of the fourth inning between the Mustangs and the Pirates. A 3-1 lead for Hidden Valley. On the mound still for the Mustangs, Isaac Hill. 1 run on 3 hits for him. The Mustangs have not committed an error. And the Pirates have left 3 runners on base this game. Stepping into the box now for Phoenix is number 10, Cade Beer. He walked his first time through. He takes that pitch outside part of the plate. 4-5-6 due up in this inning for Phoenix. Isaac Hill, 4 strikeouts in the game for him on the mound. That pitch a bit wild, bouncing in the turf for ball 1. Outfield playing relatively shallow to the cleanup hitter, Cade Beer. The 1-1 is smacked to third base. Nate Vidlac having a little bit of trouble with it. The fire to first is going to be in time. A nice stretch by Schultz and a good recovery from Vidlac as they get the out for the first one in the inning. That brings up Liam Serene. Grounded into a fielder's choice to reach bases last time. 0 for 1 so far today. On deck is Colin Merriman. Lays down for bunt, but that pitch up at his eyes for ball 1. Pitch hit in the air. Parker Wright calls it off. Again, fighting that sun out there has been tough all day for second baseman and right fielders, but Wright making the play for the second out in the inning. Colton Merriman stepping in now 0 for 1 today. Struck out his last time through. First pitch to Merriman, out of the zone, ball 1. Hill has retired 7 of the last 8 hitters, and this might add another one to it. Popped in the infield. Hill calls everyone off and makes the play himself for the third and final out of the inning. 1-2-3 go the Pirates, as the lead still 3-1 for Hidden Valley, heading to the bottom of the 4th inning. Watching HVTV1.com.
HVTV1 is brought to you in part by Evergreen Federal Bank and President Jeff Hyde. Evergreen has served our community for over 80 years with locations in Grants Pass, Medford, and Rogue River. Evergreen Federal Bank, member of FDIC, equal housing lender. This event is also sponsored by Fields Ace Home Center, your hometown hardware store where you drive a little and save a lot. Fields Ace Home Center is open 7 days a week in Murphy. This live event
All right, welcome to the bottom of the fourth inning here in Murphy. 3-1 the score. Mustangs ahead in this one. All the runs in this game, as a matter of fact, coming in the first inning. The Pirates struck first, and the Mustangs answered right back with 3 runs of their own. And now the top of the order due up for Hidden Valley. That's Kissel, Vidlac, and Hill, the 1, 2, and 3 hitters in this order. Kissel, 1 for 2 on the day. Single his first time through. He grounded out back in the second inning. That pitch to Kissel, a nice breaking ball from Humble for strike 1. Take a look at Ethan Humble here. A 1-1 count to Kissel. That's swung on and it's going to end up sliced foul. Hard hit, strike 2. Kissel, the left-handed hitter, facing the 1 and 2 count, leading off this inning. That pitch close but outside. Ruled a ball, evens the count at 2. And Kissel coming into this game hitting .477. He's singled and grounded out so far, so still a fantastic leadoff hitter for Hidden Valley. That pitch is popped up, going to stay in fair territory behind second base. Phoenix shortstop unable to corral that ball right under it, and unable to make the play was Nick Goff. Wind might have played a factor too, as that was blowing out towards right field. Regardless though, Kissel reaches first, and Vidlac steps into the box. Vidlac 1 for 2 as well, a ground out and a single for him this afternoon. Kissel takes his lead off first. About a good 7 feet off first. Is that pitch going to end up foul? Vidlac a bit out in front of that one, 0-1. Off-speed pitch going to end up outside to Vidlac. A ball and a strike now to him. On deck, Isaac Hill. And should he get the chance in this inning, Colin Schultz due up for Hidden Valleys. We're in the top of the order in the bottom of the fourth inning for the Mustangs. Kissel takes off, and that pitch smoked into right center field. Frida Martinez tracks that one down in the gap. A nice running catch there. Kissel going to have to go back to first, as that'll be the first out in the inning. First out in the inning, that brings up Isaac Hill. Reached first on defensive interference in the first, came around to score. Other than that, he flew out in the second. Kissel still on first. Again, Hill at the plate. Hill, one of those guys, along with Schultz, drove in 4 RBIs against the Knights last Saturday. Pick move to first. Kissel going to get back easily. And it wasn't just a flyout for Hill last time either. Gonna mention that Martinez had to range back to the wall by the batter's eye out there. Almost was a home run, but hit to the big part of the field. Ended up just an F8 in the scorebook, but a great contact made from Isaac Hill his last time around. 1-0 to him now. Kissel takes off. That pitch going to end up in the hole between the third baseman Beer and his shortstop. Kissel ends up at third, no throw. In at second. So Hill moves up to second. Kissel to third. So that brings up Colin Schultz, 2 runners in scoring position now with 1 out in the inning. And Schultz aboard at first. So after the intentional walk, bases loaded now for Sam Vidlak. Singled his last time through. Mustangs did leave the bases loaded earlier in this game. In fact, last inning. Definitely hoping for different fortunes here, as it's not too often you get 2 innings with bases loaded anytime in a game. Ball and no strikes to Sam Vidlak, second baseman for Hidden Valley. Again, 1 for 2 on the day so far. He came around to score on an error last time around. Vidlak, that one scorched into right field, making the play, and Kissel tagging from third. The throw in, the tag, and they get him. He tries to scramble back, but he's out on the first tag, and the Pirates get out of this inning again. A fantastic throw from right field from Zanny. And the score remains 3-1. The Mustangs hanging on to this lead, heading to the top of the 5th inning. You're watching HVTV1.com.
On HVTV1 is brought to you in part by Evergreen Federal Bank and President Jeff Hyde. Evergreen has served our community for over 80 years with locations in Grants Pass, Medford, and Rogue River. Evergreen Federal Bank, member of FDIC, equal housing lender. This event is also sponsored by Fields Ace Home Center, your hometown hardware store where you drive a little and save a lot. Fields Ace Home Center is open 7 days a week in Murphy. This live event on
Welcome to HVTV1.com. There you see the Evergreen Federal Bank scoreboard here at the Evergreen Federal Sports Complex on the campus of Hidden Valley High School. 3-1 the score, as you can see there. The Mustangs off of 6 hits. Scored 3 runs all in the first inning. As due up in this inning to face Isaac Hill. 7, 8, 9 hitters. That's Logan Jenkins, Frida Martinez, and Nick Goff for the Phoenix Pirates. Unable to really do anything again since that first inning. Oh, 0-1 the count to Logan Jenkins. He struck out his first time through. Jenkins, one of the 4 guys to strike out for Phoenix in this game. Hill finds a pitch he likes. Fires in a nice hard fastball for strike 2, as that's an 0-2 count to Logan Jenkins. Hill, another fastball, that time swinging and missing from Jenkins. He's striking out twice today for the first out in this inning. That brings up Martinez, Frida Martinez. He struck out as well earlier this ball game. 5 strikeouts even so far in this game for Isaac Hill. Not finding the zone. That pitch bouncing in the carpet. Ball 2. Isaac Hill's retired the last 6 batters he's faced. With 2-0 count to Frida Martinez. That pitch finds the zone at the knees. Hill tries to bounce back. Martinez actually last time threw a 3-0 count to him, and Hill battled back to strike him out. These guys definitely had an at-bat battle earlier, as that pitch also finds the zone for Hill. Evens the count at 2. Martinez now in a bit of trouble. Hill winds up and fires. Another swing and a miss. 2 strikeouts in this inning for Isaac Hill. On 1 now the count to Nick Goff. 0 for 1. He grounded out his first time through. Isaac Hill missing the zone there, bouncing that one. Evens the count. 1 apiece. Six strikeouts for Hill on the game. That's 54 overall on the season for him. That pitch swung on and missed as well. Nice breaking ball that time from Hill. Mustangs as a team now, 177 strikeouts on the year. Ball and 2 strikes to Goff. That pitch catches the outside part of the zone again, and Isaac Hill, for the second time in the game, strikes out the side. 7 strikeouts for him in this game so far, and the score remains 3-1 as we head to the bottom of the 5th inning. You're watching HVTV1.com.
One would like to thank Southern Oregon Audiovisual and Ciro Bignati for helping Hidden Valley athletics and activities. Whether you're entertaining 10 people or 1,000, call Southern Oregon Audiovisual at 541-890-2334. Again, that's 541-890-2334. James B. Hurley wants to help you plan your future. If you want to grow your retirement fund or even buy a house, consult with James B. Hurley at 924-1934. Again, that's 924-1934. HVT.
Welcome back to HVTV1.com. 3-1 the score as we head to the bottom of the 5th inning. Isaac Hill just got done striking out the side. Jenkins, Martinez, and Goff set down on strikes. He's got 7 on the day so far, going up against a nice battle against the Phoenix pitcher Ethan Humble. He's got 1 strikeout on the day. He's given up only 4 hits. He's walked 2, but the Mustangs have had a lot of trouble scoring against him today, as they've left the bases loaded in both of the past 2 innings. So they look for different fortunes here. Leading off the inning, designated hitter Lawrence Matusik. That pitch smacked. A nice jumping play by the shortstop Nick Goff, hopping backwards, and makes the play on 1 pitch in the inning. That'll bring up Matthew Iwamizu. Sacrifice fly his first time through and singled in the 3rd. That pitch finds the zone, a strike to Iwamizu. Again, 1 RBI on the day for Matthew Iwamizu. That pitch is swung on and missed as well. In danger of striking out here. On deck is Parker Wright, 6-7-8 in this inning for Hidden Valley. That, a breaking ball, a nice pitch from Humble, bounces. Iwamizu hustling down to first, but can't beat out the strikeout. He is set down. That brings up Parker Wright. 2 strikeouts on the day for Ethan Humble. Warming up in the bullpen now for Hidden Valley is Sam Vidlak. See Parker Wright stepping into the box now. First pitch to him. Ooh, barely missing there. 1-0 to him. That pitch, a ball outside. Count even at 1 to Parker Wright. Swung on and misses a strike. 1-2 with 2 outs in the inning. Wright 0 for 1 so far. He struck out in the first and walked in the third. In danger of striking out here. Time is called. 2 balls, 1 strike to count. So now the count switches to Parker Wright's favor. Fastball out of the zone, 3-1 now. (3-1) with 2 outs. Number 8 hitter Parker Wright takes ball 4. He's walked 2 times today, this being the second, of course. And that'll bring up number 8, Gavin McLaughlin, the number 9 hitter in the lineup. Then we'll turn it over for Bodie Kissel. 3 walks given up by Humble so far in this game. McLaughlin 0 for 2 so far. Flew out back in the third. Slaps that one into right field. That's going to get down in front of Zanny, and taking the turn and heading for third is Parker Wright. Dives in safely. The throw to second to get McLaughlin goes wild, but nice backup that time by Nick Goff. Not allowing that ball to get back into the outfield, so the runners will stay put at second and third. Parker Wright at third, McLaughlin at second after the single. So now the top of the order for Bodie Kissel. Mustangs 2 runners in scoring position. Kissel, left-handed hitter. Facing Humble, that pitch high and out of the zone, 1-0. Kissel a chance to maybe make up for the base running error, or miscue, I guess you could say, on third. Not able to tag up earlier, and that was a couple innings ago in the fourth. As time is called. Woody Kissel back into the box. 1-0 count to him. 2 outs. Runners on second and third. The runners at third, Parker Wright, McLaughlin at second. Kissel swings at a pitch high and out of the zone. One the count to him. That pitch on the outside part of the plate finds the zone. 1-2 now to Kissel. 2 outs in the inning again for Hidden Valley. In the last 2 innings combined, they've left 6 runners on base. Is at second, it's McLaughlin. And at third, it's Wright. The pitch to Kissel, slapped into center field, and that's going to bring 1 run home as McLaughlin rounds the plate. That gets behind the center fielder, Martinez. Kissel ends up at second. 2 runs come across from that RBI single from Bodie Kissel. He ends up at second on the error in center field. Makes the lead 5-1 for Hidden Valley. That brings up Nate Vidlak. He's 1 for 3. First pitch to him out of the zone. Kissel, secondary lead gets him about halfway to third base. One 0 the count now to Nate. A little bit out in front of that one, going to be dribbled toward the Phoenix dugout. On deck, should he get the chance, is Isaac Hill. Swung on a miss by that time. Count goes 1-2. Mustangs have had a lot of trouble with runners in scoring position until that base hit from Kissel driving in 2. Again, they'd left 6 runners on in the past 2 innings combined. Both times bases loaded. Humble coming set. Pitch high and out of the zone, but that time shot to shortstop. A nice pick out of the dirt by Stanfield, and that will end the inning. The Mustangs leave 1 stranded. 2 come across on the RBI single from Bodie Kissel, making the score 5-1 Hidden Valley. You're watching HVTV1.com.
HVTV1 is brought to you in part by Evergreen Federal Bank and President Jeff Hyde. Evergreen has served our community for over 80 years with locations in Grants Pass, Medford, and Rogue River. Evergreen Federal Bank, member of FDIC, equal housing lender. This event is also sponsored by Fields Ace Home Center, your hometown hardware store where you drive a little and save a lot. Fields Ace Home Center is open 7 days a week in Murphy. This live
Welcome back to HVTV1.com. 5-1 in the top of the 6th inning. Hidden Valley with the lead after 2 runs come across in that last half inning, courtesy of Bodie Kissel and a 2 RBI single. Isaac Hill still on the bump for the Mustangs. Struck out the side his last time through. Due up in this inning for the Pirates is the 1-2-3 hitters. Top of the order, Watts, Zanny, and Stanfield. 2 hits between the top 3 guys this far in the game, both of them to Braden Watts. A single and a double for him so far as he steps into the box. That pitch going to be popped and well fouled out of play. Hill, 7 strikeouts so far, 2 walks for him. Only given up 3 hits in the ballgame. Pitch from Hill, a nice fastball low in the zone, 0-2. The Shades pretty much taken over all of the baseball diamond here in Murphy. Was bright and sunny a little while early ago, 69 degrees at first pitch. Winds also died down. We've only been playing for an hour and a half. That pitch swung on him. Hill struck out 4 straight, dating back to last inning. 8 in the game for him now, as that brings up Brandon Zanni, the right fielder. He struck out once this afternoon as well, reached on a fielder's choice in the first, so 0 for 2 for him on the afternoon. Infield to protect the bunt, and that's exactly what happened, but that's right back to Isaac Hill. Couple steps off the mound, makes the play for the second out. 2 outs in the inning, brings up A.J. Stanfield. He walked in the first and grounded out to first in the third. Left-handed hitter. First pitch to him, a breaking ball. That one's dribbled out to Sam Vidlak. The throw on to first, diving into the bag goes Stanfield, but with all the effort to no avail, as Isaac Hill, 3 up, 3 down for him again. And the score remains 5-1, heading to the bottom of the 6th inning. You're watching HVTV1.com.
TV1 would like to thank Southern Oregon Audio Visual and Ciro Bignati for helping Hidden Valley athletics and activities. Whether you're entertaining 10 people or 1,000, call Southern Oregon Audio Visual at 541-890-2334. Again, that's 541-890-2334. James B. Hurley wants to help you plan your future. If you want to grow your retirement fund or even buy a house, consult with James B. Hurley at 924-1934. Again, that's 924-1934. HVTV1 would like to thank Southern Oregon Audio Visual and Ciro Bignati for helping Hidden Valley athletics and activities. Whether you're entertaining 10 people or 1,000, call Southern Oregon Audio Visual at 541-890-2334. Again, that's 541-890-2334. James B. Hurley wants to help you plan your future. If you want to grow your retirement fund or even buy a house, consult with James B. Hurley at 924-1934. Again, that's 924-1934.
Welcome back to HVTV1.com. In the bottom of the 6th inning, Isaac Hill due up along with Colin Schultz and Sam Vidlak. 3-4-5 due up for Hidden Valley as Hill takes ball 1. The 1-0 pitch to Hill. That pitch smoked in between Beer and Goff, and that'll be a single for Isaac Hill. Takes a big turn on first, but will stay there. A leadoff single for Hill. Definitely doing his part to help Hidden Valley win. Offensively, he's 2 for 3 with a double and a single, and on the mound he struck out 8 for Hidden Valley. That brings Colin Schultz to the plate. Wind picks back up, and warming up in the Hidden Valley bullpen is Ryan Harry. That pitch to him is missed outside. Schultz 1 for 2, a double in the first. He flew out in the third, he walked in the fourth. Gets heavier in Murphy. That pitch to Schultz. Again in the hole between Beer and Goff. And that's back-to-back singles to start out the inning for Hidden Valley. That's 9 hits for Hidden Valley. As it looks like Humble's day might be over. Calling in the right fielder, Zanny, as far as I can tell. We'll get it official for you when we come back. 5-1 the score. The Mustangs with runners on first and second. You're watching HVTV1.com.
Event on HVTV1 is brought to you in part by Evergreen Federal Bank and President Jeff Hyde. Evergreen has served our community for over 80 years with locations in Grants Pass, Medford, and Rogue River. Evergreen Federal Bank, member of FDIC, equal housing lender. This event is also sponsored by Fields Ace Home Center, your hometown hardware store where you drive a little and save a lot. Fields Ace Home Center is open 7 days a week in Murphy. This live event on HVTV1 is brought to you in part by Evergreen Federal Bank and President Jeff Hyde. Evergreen has served our community for over 80 years with locations in Grants Pass, Medford, and Rogue River. Evergreen Federal Bank, member of FDIC, equal housing lender. This event is also sponsored by Fields Ace Home Center, your hometown hardware store where you drive a little and save a lot. Fields Ace Home Center is open 7 days a week in Murphy.
Welcome back to HVTV1.com. 5-1 the score as we got a new pitcher in for Phoenix. A guy who was playing third base for the Pirates, Cade Beer for Phoenix. Right-handed pitcher, a senior standing 6 foot tall into relieve for Hidden Valley. 2 runners on base for the Mustangs. Isaac Hill at second, Colin Schultz on first. Still, Ethan Humble still responsible for those 2 guys as Humble pitched 5 full innings. Gave up 9 hits, obviously 5 runs, only 4 of them earned, struck out 2 and walked 3. But still, again, responsible for Schultz and Hill on first and second. Sam Vidlak in at the plate now. So Beer is going to be taxed with 5, 6, and 7 for Hidden Valley. That's Vidlak, Matusik, and Iwamizu. Heart of the order for the Mustangs. So we're looking to get started. Cade Beer on the mound in relief of Ethan Humble for the Phoenix Pirates. That pitch from Beer. Vidlak tried to lay it down for a bunt. Going to roll foul for strike 1. Bottom of the 6th inning. Again, 5-1. Mustangs put up 3 runs in the first and then 2 in the 5th. Courtesy of the Bodie Kissel 2 RBI single. 3 runs in the first. Coming off of an RBI from Iwamizu. And then Vidlak, who's up, drove in 2 off of an error in center field as he tries to lay down to bunt again, but pulls back in time for ball 1. Bluff move back, but no one going. Hidden Valley to this point in the game unofficially left 11 runners on base, only in the 6th inning. 2 out there right now. Vidlak showing bunt again. That one's popped up. Merriman not quick enough to get to that one. Count to Vidlak, 1-2. Again on deck is Lawrence Matusik, designated hitting for the shortstop Ryan Harry. Pitch to Vidlak. Could have been out of the zone, but a swing and a miss regardless as Vidlak goes down swinging. First strikeout for Beer. And that'll bring up Lawrence Matusik. 0 for 2 so far, 2 flyouts. He did walk in the first. See what he can do here as he looks at strike one. Matusik, the second man the Bears faced out of the bullpen. That pitch will be outside. Sun's starting to come out again, it looks like. Coming through the trees in the valley. "101 the count to Matusik. Pitch to him, a breaking ball, doesn't break enough. They'll end up high and out of the zone for ball 2. Matusik again did walk earlier in the game, hitting just a shade under 500 so far this season. Now with the runner in scoring position, looking to do some damage. Right on that one, but maybe under it just a little bit, fouled off. On second for Hidden Valley, Isaac Hill. Reached on a single, and singling behind him on first is Colin Schultz. Swing and a miss from Lawrence Matusik. He goes down swinging. Brings up Matthew Iwamizu. Cade Beer facing the first 2 guys out of the bullpen. Iwamizu a single back in the third. He struck out in the fifth. 101 the count to him now as Cade Beer again strikes out the first 2 guys he faces out of the bullpen for the Pirates. Came in with 2 runners on base, Schultz and Hill at first and second, and is close to working his way out of this jam as that pitch comes inside to Iwamizu. Two and one, they count to him now. That pitch slapped toward the middle of the infield. Watts comes up with it. Tosses it on to Goff for the third and final out of the inning. Mustangs leave one stranded. No one comes across, so the score remains 5-1. The Mustangs in the lead as we head to the top of the 7th inning. They only need 3 outs, and they'll stay home with a win. You're watching HVTV1.com.
This live event on HVTV1 is brought to you in part by Evergreen Federal Bank and President Jeff Hyde. Evergreen has served our community for over 80 years with locations in Grants Pass, Medford, and Rogue River. Evergreen Federal Bank, member of FDIC, equal housing lender. This event is also sponsored by Fields Ace Home Center, your hometown hardware store where you drive a little and save a lot. Fields Ace Home Center is open 7 days a week in Murphy. This live event on HVTV1 is brought to you in part by Evergreen Federal Bank and President Jeff Hyde. Evergreen has served our community for over 80 years with locations in Grants Pass, Medford, and Rogue River. Evergreen Federal Bank, member of FDIC, equal housing lender. This event is also sponsored by Fields Ace Home Center, your hometown hardware store where you drive a little and save a lot. Fields Ace Home Center is open 7 days a week in Murphy.
Welcome back to HVTV1.com. 5-1 the score in the top of the 7th inning. Got a new pitcher on the mound for the Mustangs. It's going to be Sam Vidlak as Isaac Hill. His day is done after 6 innings of work. Gave up 3 hits. Only 1 run came across. He struck out 8 guys and walked 2. Again, Isaac Hill's day is done. That brings in Sam Vidlak from the bullpen. As Hill goes to short, and the former shortstop Ryan Harry moves over to second, and that about brings us up to speed for Hidden Valley defensively. Vidlak, a sophomore pitcher, you know he's got an arm because he was a quarterback for the Hidden Valley Mustang football team that brought the Mustangs to their first playoff game in a decade, where they lost to Burns on the road. But welcome back. Sam Vidlak's first pitch there. Finds the zone for strike 1. That pitch from Vidlak also finds the zone. Mustangs only need 3 outs to come home with a win. That a fantastic breaking ball from Sam Vidlak, breaking that one off and gets Beer looking for strike 3. The Mustang pitching staff having an absolute field day. 9 strikeouts between the 2 guys on the bump for the Mustangs. And that brings up number 9, Logan Searin. 0 for 2 so far today as that pitch misses for ball 1. Want to know the count to Searin. That pitch smacked to third base. Vidlak couldn't get in front of that one. As Searin gets aboard with a single. Double play in order now as Colton Merriman steps to the plate. 0 for 2, strikeout and a flyout for him. Merriman was doing the catching this afternoon for the Pirates, and again, they're only 2 outs away from being sent home empty-handed on their trip to Murphy. Nice fastball in the zone for Vidlak. Going to see the basic fastball, curveball changeup from Vidlak. His curveball's got a lot of movement. Again, just about with any high schooler, it's just a matter of spotting that curveball. He's done a good job of it so far this game, only a small sample size, but that one, another nice curveball, breaking that one off. Good job by Iwamizu to block that one. Always got to give credit to a good catcher. It's 1-1 the count to him now. Now on a fastball low. Iwamizu again staying in front of that one. 2-1. Vidlak, a 4-run lead to work with. Only 2 outs needed for the win. For Hidden Valley, I should say, not for Vidlak. If the lead holds, Isaac Hill would be the winning pitcher in this game. As Vidlak falls behind 3-1 to Merriman. That pitch, low and away corner for strike two. Fantastically placed from Vidlak. Vidlak coming into this game with an under 2 ERA. Fantastic season for him so far. Small sample size, only a couple innings pitched as that one's going to be fouled off into the parking lot. Look out. Ooh, that sounded like it caught a hood. Hopefully someone's got insurance, as that's 3 balls and 2 strikes now to Merriman. Vidlak, we only saw a little bit of him against North Valley. Threw a couple innings there, both of them scoreless. Pitched a little bit in preseason, but now getting the chance as he sets down Merriman on strikes. 2 away now in the inning. And that brings up Logan Jenkins. He struck out twice this afternoon, in the 2nd and in the 5th. That's 10 strikeouts total for the Hidden Valley pitching staff this afternoon. Runner on first for the Pirates is Siren. Move from Vidlak is a decent one, but Siren dives back safely. That pitch fine in the zone. A nice, good, hard fastball from Sam Vidlak. Again, you mentioned the arm on Vidlak, a quarterback, an all-league pick in the 3A Special District 2. Record-setting quarterback here at Hidden Valley. That pitch, a curveball, going to break outside the zone. A ball and a strike with 2 outs. Again, the runner on first is Logan Siren, reached on a 1-out single. Vidlak coming set with the pitch. That one swung on and missed. Might have been a changeup, catching a little bit too much of the plate, but swing and a miss regardless, as the Pirates are down to their final strike of the afternoon. Vidlak looking in. Iwamizu gives the sign, as he always does. Vidlak coming set. A nice breaking ball, shoved down the first base line. Schultz going to pick it up and step on first. And the Mustangs win the first game of this 3-game series 5-1 over the Phoenix Pirates. Off a fantastic pitching performance from Isaac Hill. We'll give you the full rundown, of course, in our post-game show here on HVTV1.com. Again, a 5-1 victory for the Mustangs. When we come back, we'll give you the full rundown on HVTV1.com. All right, I'm here with HVTV1's player of the game, Isaac Hill. How'd you feel about that game? Obviously pretty dominant there.
I mean, it felt real good. We got the W, and I mean, that's all that matters.
What was your scouting against Phoenix, I guess? What did you expect from their lineup?
We knew they bunted a lot. They're a scrappy team, and I mean, I just went out there and did my thing, and so did my team, and I mean, that's what we did.
Definitely did your thing, 10 strikeouts. Can you talk about that a little bit and maybe some of your baseball past?
I mean, I feel like I'm kind of a true pitcher, but I just went out there and painted corners. I just did pitched the pitches that our coaches told me to pitch, and I got it. It worked. So props to him on that one.
Props to Coach?
Coach Reese.
Coach Reese.
That's my guy.
All right. Well, then shout out to Coach Reese. Thank you for your time, Isaac.
Yeah, thank you.
All right.
HVTV1 would like to thank Southern Oregon Audio Visual and Ciro Bignati for helping Hidden Valley athletics and activities. Whether you're entertaining 10 people or 1,000, call Southern Oregon Audio Visual at 541-890-2334. Again, that's 541-890-2334. James B. Hurley wants to help you plan your future. If you want to grow your retirement fund or even buy a house, consult with James B. Hurley at 924-1934. Again, that's 924-1934. HVTV1 would like to thank Southern Oregon Audio Visual and Ciro Bignati for helping Hidden Valley athletics and activities. Whether you're entertaining 10 people or 1,000, call Southern Oregon Audio Visual at 541-890-2334. Again, that's 541-890-2334. James B. Hurley wants to help you plan your future. If you want to grow your retirement fund or even buy a house, consult with James B. Hurley at 924-1934. Again, that's 924-1934. HVTV1 would like to thank Southern Oregon Audio Visual and Ciro. This live event on HVTV1 is brought to you in part by Evergreen Federal Bank and President Jeff Hyde. Evergreen has served our community for over 80 years with locations in Grants Pass, Medford, and Rogue River. Evergreen Federal Bank, member of FDIC, equal housing lender. This event is also sponsored by Fields Ace Home Center, your hometown hardware store where you drive a little and save a lot. Fields Ace Home Center is open 7 days a week in Murphy.
Welcome back to HVTV1.com. There you see the Mustangs right there after their 5-1 victory over the Phoenix Pirates. The Mustangs this afternoon, 5 runs on 10 hits, no errors. They left a whopping 13 runners on base unofficially, but most of that comes from a couple back-to-back bases loaded innings, but a lot of high offense for Hidden Valley. Again, 13 runners left on base for them. For the Pirates, 1 run off of 5 hits, 1 error. They left 3 runners on base in this one. Again, our HVTV1 player of the game, Isaac Hill. The winning pitcher in this game was Isaac Hill. 6 inning pitched. He gave up 4 hits, 1 run over, again, 6 innings of work, and 8 strikeouts. He walked 2, again, all unofficially, but pretty close regardless. Again, an 8 strikeout performance for Isaac Hill. Sam Vidlak came in the 7th and shut the door on the Pirates. He struck out 2 in those final 3 outs for the Mustangs. The offensive standout for Hidden Valley might have been Isaac Hill again, a 2-for-3 day, a double and a single for him. And Bodie Kissel as well having a good day at the plate, a 2 RBI single in the 5th to push the Mustangs ahead. And the Pirates never came back. Again, the Pirates, they struck first in this game in the top of the 1st inning, but a sacrifice fly from Iwamizu pushed the 2nd and 3rd run across for Hidden Valley, and they just never looked back, and pitching staff was dominant for the last 6 innings of the game. Again, 5-1 the final score. And we'll wrap things up for you when we come back on HVTV1.com.
The weather is changing outside and you may need to update your wardrobe. If that is the case, then contact LuLaRoe Nikki McGuire on Facebook. Mention HVTV1 for $10 off your first purchase. Again, that's LuLaRoe Nikki McGuire on Facebook.
Welcome back to HVTV1.com. The Mustangs taking the win over the Phoenix Pirates. This improves the Mustang record to 9-1 in league play, 20-1 overall. The Mustangs' 20th win on the season. Behind the Hidden Valley Mustangs in the playoffs, Henley's 8-1, 16-2 overall this season. Mazama is 6-3, 11-7 overall. The Phoenix Pirates, they fall in this one to a 5-5 league record, 11-10 overall on the season. Klamath Union and North Valley are both 0-9, the final two teams in the Skyline Conference. Other games going on around today. Henley is at Mazama and Klamath Union in Merlin at North Valley. Again, next time around for these two teams, the Mustangs will travel to Phoenix to play the Pirates again in Phoenix. And our next broadcast will be next Wednesday as the Hidden Valley Lady Stangs host the Henley Hornets. You can catch that one right here on HVTV1.com. Again, this one a 5-1 victory for Hidden Valley. Hope you enjoyed watching the Hidden Valley Mustangs on HVTV1.com. You can watch a free archived replay of this event and many others by simply logging on to HVTV1.com or our YouTube page at HVTV1 Student News. Join us next Wednesday for another exciting event on HVTV1.com as the Hidden Valley Lady Stangs host the Henley Hornets. Once again, the final score was 5-1, Hidden Valley taking the win at home. The executive producers of HVTV1 are Christopher Pendleton, Dale Fisher, and Brian Miller. Once again, I'm Josh Eldridge, and have a good night from Murphy, Oregon.